Hey guys, Brony General here, back with another video, here to answer the question of what's the big deal with the Sony Trinitrons? Why are they so praised within TV culture? And I'm gonna answer that by telling you first what it is. So Sony Trinitron is the name of Sony brand CRT TVs made from 1963, I believe. 63, 60, somewhere in the early to mid 60s, all the way up until 2006 when they were discontinued. And that sucks because Sony made the best TVs, and you're gonna find out why. Now, Trinitron isn't just a name like Samsung SyncMaster or HP Pavilion. They are actually special. These CRTs have a different kind of tube in them. They have an aperture grill tube, which Sony patented. Smart choice, because that means they were the only one that got to use it. And to paint a picture for you, let me get some paper to literally paint a picture for you. So this is a really dumbed down idea of how they work, but to put it simply, a normal CRT, like say that one over there, has a color shadow mask, meaning it's got one piece of, I want to say it's lead, that, or it might be aluminum or something, one piece of metal that has a bunch of dots poked into it. Usually, if it's a standard definition TV, it'll have 640 horizontal lines and 480 vertical lines of dots. Each of those dots clusters 3 of them. There's 3 dots in each cluster, and it separates, red, green, and blue. With Trinitrons, they don't do that. They have a series of wires, very fine wires, that go down the screen and across the screen in a hash pattern like this. And that separates the color, making basically analog version of square pixels. And it allows for a brighter, sharper, and just overall higher quality picture. And Sony did the smart thing of patenting it in the 1960s, so they are the sole user of it up until the late generation of CRTs. But to put that into reason, that's not the only thing that makes Sony's great. The other thing is Sony's are just generally high build quality TVs. I mean, do I have any TVs out here that aren't Sony's right now? Let me go look at my Toshiba. So this is a 2004 Toshiba. I bet that the lighting quality is going to suck on YouTube, but this is an HD CRT. It has HDMI in the back, and it does 1080i. And yet, this TV does not look as good as that Trinitron that I was showing you. Not to mention the plastic is thinner. I can kind of push it in there. It is just not as nice. I mean, I love this TV, but I'm not going to say that this is the nicest TV I have. The Trinitron gets that honor. Late Trinitrons also have insane sound quality. This one being one of the ones that have that special sound known as Wega sound. Meaning this TV in particular, the bigger models have better, but this one has 2 tweeters, here and here, and 2 mids, here and here, and they are encased in boxes on the sides of the TV, resonator boxes, that make them sound even better. They're not just freeing in the open air. And to give you a demonstration of that, I will find the remote right here and drop it. See, Sony remotes, you can drop them and the battery thing falls off, kinda, but it doesn't actually fall off. You won't lose your batteries, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Anyway. Alright, and you can already hear, like, the sound is engulfing the entire room. Like, it's echoing. It sounds like it's a surround sound when it's only, like, 4 speakers. And as you can see, it looks really, really, really bright. It is really bright, and it's very clear. You can see the scan lines very nicely. As I said, this TV may be lower resolution than my HD Toshiba, but it looks twice as good, 3 times as good maybe. It is bright and it's vibrant. So, to say the least, Trinitrons deserve the rap they get. It's not just, oh, Sony, big brand, you know, they must be nice. No. Sony paid attention to these trinitrons. They're made very well. Even these silver plastic crap ones. I mean, like, I can like hardly push that in. Kinda, but not really. Like, it feels solid. The body doesn't feel cheap. The tube is about probably that thick. Maybe a little less thick, but it's definitely a lot thicker than any other any other 20-inch TV. So these TVs, they're just built with high quality. Sony does a good job. At least they did when they were making these. They've gone downhill since then, but I can't say all their products are bad. I have a pair of Sony headphones that are pretty new, and I really like those. Apparently Rainbow Dash is online. But, and Derpy Panda is now online. I don't know why all my friends are getting online right now, but I guess they are. But that's what I wanted to say, and just bask in the glory of Trinitron. I'm just gonna sit down and watch it for a while with you guys. Ding, zoom. It looks beautiful. Even on camera, it looks beautiful. And usually the camera doesn't do things justice, but this time it actually is. It looks a little better in real life, but the camera is doing it pretty good. You can tell it's very clear. By the way, that's not to say that a Trinitron can't have a dim, blurry picture from age. I'm just saying, in the case of nice CRTs, a nice Trinitron will beat a nice, say, Toshiba. Sony. Even the greens really pop on this TV, which a lot of CRTs, for some reason the green just doesn't pop that well. It's kind of weird, actually. I have the brightness turned almost all the way down, by the way. It's still very bright. The color is absolutely gorgeous. Even my grandpa, who is not a big fan of CRTs because they take up so much space, he said himself, you'd have to be a retard to get rid of this TV. It's how good it looks. Because if it can impress him, then it can impress anybody. That Wega sound is really coming through. Sounds great. I think I have it maybe a little less than a quarter, no, probably a little more than a quarter way up. Well, it's only a 20-inch TV, but its sound gets loud. So, I'm happy about that. It's perfect for gaming, it's perfect for watching TV, everything. It has a component on it, so I'm definitely very happy with it. Sony.